Marvel fans, MCU fans, breaking news. Breaking news. We have a possible casting for Adam Warlock in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And we're going to get into this article. This was first broke by Lizzie in the Cosmic Circus. I saw it, and then you have the tweet above by Fandom Wire that retweeted it. So I caught wind of it. I want to go over the article with you guys just to go over who this person is. Is this real? Is it not real? And then kind of give you my thoughts on the actor that will be portraying or possibly portraying Adam Warlock. So without further ado, let's get into it. It's E equals MCU. You know what time it is. It's your boy Armand. And per the Cosmic Circus here, rumor, Will Poulter may be cast as Adam Warlock. A Twitter post recently stated that Will Poulter was cast as Adam Warlock, and our own sources have revealed to us that there just might be something to this casting. Poulter from The Maze Runner, Chronicles of Narnia, and The Revenant has been fan cast as Adam for years, and we are certainly not normally inclined to take random Twitter accounts like this one. And this is from the Collectaholic. That claim to have casting news that seriously. However, after further inquiry with our own sources, we found more than one source saying that there is indeed rumors going around behind the scenes that supports this claim. Obviously, if we felt certain about this, we would share it as a report exclusive confirming it. Unfortunately, this is not the case, but we felt that there was enough support of it possibly being true to at least bring it to your attention as a rumor for now. Also supporting this rumor is the fact that Poulter signed on to Amazon's lucrative $1 billion Lord of the Rings TV series in September of 2019, but then dropped out that December for scheduling conflicts. One does not simply walk away from an opportunity like that, especially so soon after joining. This makes us wonder if the actor may have received a better offer, and one that would have conflicted with the heavy schedule that much anticipated Amazon series would require. We think that a major role like Adam Warlock, who is heavily rumored to appear in James Gunn's next Guardians of the Galaxy film, could certainly be enough to entice many actors away from Middle-earth. Recent reports have indicated that LOTR season, Lord of the Rings, season 1 and season 2 had considered shooting back-to-back, which would have put a considerable amount of commitment for the cast and crew involved. With Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 expected to commence production in November of this year, 2021, and possibly other future Marvel appearances down the line, the time-consuming schedule of Lord of the Rings would make it difficult for an actor to have a major role in both franchises. In addition, as many of us on Twitter know all too well, if James Gunn is asked about a rumor about one of the projects and it isn't true, he oftentimes corrects the report. It should be noted that the original Twitter account tweet was indeed shared with Mr. James Gunn via Twitter several days ago, and he has yet to reply. It's entirely possible he's just seen it or hasn't seen it, but this does make us wonder even more if there is if there is in fact something to this rumor going around that we're also now hearing. I want to stress that while unrelated people have suddenly mentioned this casting among other sources online, our sources are very clear that they are not 100% certain about it themselves. It's a weird Mandela effect rumor, but I think it's more than just a coincidence to be ignored. While we might not know the truth for a while, Will Poulter is currently doing press for Dope Sick, so we'll see if anyone brings up the question to him there. Or of course, now that we're reporting this, it's possible Mr. Gunn finally sees and shoots down the rumor entirely. Only time will tell. What do you think about the possible casting of Adam Warlock? Let us know down in the comments and on social media. And I will let you know what I think of the casting for Adam Warlock. I did not see this coming. When I first heard about it, I was like, nah, I don't really like that casting. But I know that actor from when he was an annoying kid on Chronicles of Narnia. And then I did see some of his work as he's grown up in The Revenant and Detroit. And I haven't seen Maze Runner 2049, but I heard good things about him in that. And what I kind of noticed with him is he is one of those actors. Like, he's an artist, and he's very much very talented in his craft. I don't know if he's won any Emmys or any nominations or anything like that, but he's definitely on that road and on that path. And that's the kind of actors that Marvel goes after for their big roles. They like to get the talent to bring across the character, and they go for a lot of what I would call high grade talent in that regard. So when I thought about it, he actually is perfect for the role from the standpoint that he's not a big name. He's not going to cost you a ton of money. Like, he's not going to be raking in $100 million on the back end like Robert Downey Jr. So he's someone that has a big character that you can throw in multiple upcoming films. He's not going to break the bank on you. And like they point out in the article, for him decommitting from Lord of the Rings that's not something you really decommit from. You know, you got a schedule conflict with anything. Usually Lord of the Rings is going to win that scheduling conflict. So the only thing that could really trump that is Marvel. So it sounds like where there's smoke, there's fire. And it sounds like there may be a little bit of fire here on this potential casting. So I don't know, guys. Do you like this casting? Don't you like this casting? I haven't seen anything online about him being fan casted. I couldn't find any fan casted art of him as Adam Warlock. So to me, it kind of comes out of left field. But they've been teasing Adam Warlock for 8 years now, since the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, 7-8 years. So you got to put him in there at some point. And I think this dude could knock it out of the park, because he goes in. He definitely dives in on his role. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Yay or nay on this casting as Adam Warlock. And if you don't like the casting, who would you want to see cast instead of Adam Warlock? Also, as an extra tidbit I want to throw in, because they could be off on who he's being cast as. What do you think about Will Poulter being cast as Nova? Just a thought. Want to throw that out there. So, all right. And now in other MCU news, we do have a Bill Murray sighting. Brand new casting indicates that Bill Murray will be joining the MCU in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Yes, the legendary actor himself, Bill Murray. Not much is known about the upcoming Ant-Man sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, and Michelle Pfeiffer are set to return as Scott Lang, Hope Van Dyne, Hank Pym, and Janet Van Dyne, respectively. The film is also set to introduce Catherine Newton as Cassie Lang and feature the return of two very prominent villains to the MCU in Corey Stoll as Darren Cross from the first film and Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. And it appears that a new casting listing may have just added one legendary actor to that cast. All right, says thanks to a brand new casting listing on Mandy.com, which is reliable source or a legit casting site. It says here, we see that John Townsend has been cast as a photo double on the production of Dust Bunny. Dust Bunny is the production name for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. What's interesting is the actor's name that he is posing as a photo double for. His casting indicates that Mr. Townsend is acting as a photo double on the production for the iconic 80s actor Bill Murray. Murray's role at the time, however, is currently undisclosed. What's interesting about this is that Peyton Reed is actually a fan of Murray's based on the tweet from earlier this year. Pre-SNL, Bill Murray played the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four radio show back in 1975. I was a fan. Years later, at the Groundhog Day junket, he signed this for me. And it shows a picture here. It says this would be a massive addition to the ever-growing list of talents that Marvel Studios incorporates into the movies, and we can't wait to see what role Murray will play in the upcoming Ant-Man sequel, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, set to release February 17th, 2023. So it looks like he's going to be joining the cast. My question to you guys is, as who? Will he be villainous? Will he be the benefactor? Could he be potentially the benefactor? Couple things we have to check out there and hopes to see. But I think it's good that he's joining the cast because, he is a legendary actor. And I think a lot of actors want to be a part of something and want to be a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in some sort of way. They don't necessarily want all the commitment, but they do want to, get a chance to play in that sandbox. So that's pretty cool news. I guess in the comment section, let me know who you think he's playing, as well as with the previous question on Will Poulter and who he's playing as far as with the whole Adam Warlock thing. Let me know who you think Bill Murray is playing. Let me know if you plan on going to see Ghostbusters Afterlife, because I heard that was a very, very good film, very nostalgic. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.